After going down 2-1 to the Quakers a week and a half ago, it's a chance for quick revenge for Guiseley today as they visit Blackwell Meadows. Will Hatfield returns from injury to captain Darlington against his old club, and Gary Martin starts as Adam Campbell misses a starting 11 for the first time this season. Liam Connell and Jarrett Rivers replace Chris Elliott and Stephen Thompson. For Guiseley, Marcus Dewhurst's deadline day departure sees an immediate debut for lone goalkeeper Brad Wade, and Aaron Martin's suspension means a start for Lee Shaw. Christopher Sang also comes in place of Gabriel Johnson. One of their ex-players. I wouldn't necessarily complain if he wanted to follow Will up here at some point, but it's probably touting, so I'll shut up now. Tapping up or something. Goal kick to Darlington. Connell's clearance hanging up in the wind and Reid couldn't get to it. Digi heads it away. Ball loose in the centre circle. Wheatley battling for it and winning it. Lang clears. Donovan gets up to head it away, but again he doesn't really get any distance on it. Possibly the wind holding that one up. Solomon plays it through. Tangle of feet. Connell comes to the edge of the area. Gets to it. Guiseley player goes down, shouts for a penalty. Nothing doing. The ball bounced away off Connell's hands before he caught the... I think it was short. Moment of uncertainty there on the edge of the area. Wasn't a penalty for me, but that's not going to stop Guiseley trying to claim it.
My big concern was there was a lot of issues in the Darlington defence. It just seemed to get caught in 2 minds between each other.
He did. Connell was waiting for that to come to him and it almost didn't. And it sort of bounced away off his hands. Shaw went after it. But Connell had played it away already and by Watson. Nobody really after that in a hurry. Rivers goes off to put some pressure on McNally. He plays it back to Wade, who flicks it up. Takes his time, plays it out left-footed towards the left, towards the Guiseley left. It nodded away. Wheatley to Hatfield. Just too far away from Hatfield, but Reid and Donovan combine to win it back. Reid still has it. Played in Martin, does he? Not quite. McNally just, or DG possibly just shepherding him away.
Misplaced passes. It's not been the highest quality game of football so far, but as the old song says, things can only get better.
Let's hope they do. Oh, Barry's already fallen asleep in the chat. Guiseley are in behind here, lays it across, cut out well.
Good interception, needed interception as well.
Ball was being cut across there. Darlo defender, I think it was Lang, slid in. I mean, they're both wearing the same colour boots and everything, it's so confusing. Goal kick to Darlington, nodded away before Rivers could help it on. Cleared by Story, bobbles about a bit in the middle. Rivers tries to hook it through. Collected by DG, but only as far as Hatfield, who intercepts the clearance. And Reid's in here, not Reid, Martin, see what I mean? But well done, Brad Wade. Gets down at the feet of Martin. Prevents the hometown boy from getting his first goal for the Quakers. Gets himself a knock in the process.
Maybe just a little bit too much weight on that through ball there. If it was a little bit softer, I think Gary Martin could have been in there for his first goal.
Comes in, doesn't really get any distance on it, almost doesn't beat the first man. Rivers has to turn it away only as far as Cantrell. He plays it out to Nicholson, who stayed out on the right hand side. He curls one in. Sang just tried to get something on it. Would probably have diverted it home had he done so, but it bounces through to Connell, who rolls it out to Headley, gets it straight back. Ball bounces off Connell, who it's given here indirect free kick in the box for Guiseley, is it? Or he just sort of bounced against Connell as he collected that. Is the referee suggesting he used his hand in part of that clearance and that it was a back pass?
I think that's the interpretation.
Certainly the ball was passed back to him by Headley. It sort of, Connell went to, it bounced up. I thought hit him on the chest, landed with a Guiseley player who then tried to beat him first time, bounced off his chest again, and at that point the referee puts his arm up, signals for, it is an indirect free kick to Guiseley inside the area. Left of centre.
Looks like it's Ben Sharif who's going to take it.
Nicholson's closest to it. It looks like he's going to lay it for Ben Sharif to strike. So goes. Nicholson lays it. Ben Sharif hits it and finds the corner. Guiseley lead from an indirect free kick just inside the area. Nicholson laid it across to him. Ben Sharif hits it. No one moves. Ball rolls into the corner. Darlington are a goal down, and I'll level with you. I'm not really certain how they got the free kick to score that from in the first place.
Very controversial free kick to give away, but from the Guiseley perspective, well taken from Ben Sharif, plays it into the bottom left-hand corner. First goal of the season, very controversial one.
Wheatley across to dispossess. Cantrell, he tried to bring that across. Ball over the top of Hatfield, it's out to Sang. Shaw has it on the left hand side now. Breaks forward, Headley's gone with him. Charges down the first cross, Shaw lets it run across him and tries to bring it in again. It's run loose, another shot, and Connell gets down really quickly to save. That could have been two. As the sun pokes out, brighten things up a bit around Blackwell Meadows. We had a rainbow earlier. Playing out to the right hand side, Donovan can't get to that one, and Hatfield can't get to the second ball, but the header's loose. Hatfield did collect, but then a sliding tackle to win it, and then Wheatley goes in. Definitely didn't get the ball. Definitely did catch. There's a problem here for Darlington.
Joe Wheatley went in there very late.
Referee has made his decision. Goes wandering over there. He's just explaining his decision to the two captains, Ben Sharif and Hatfield, as the assistants return to their touchlines. Just a little bit of tension around Blackwell Meadows here as we wait to see what we're going to get.
You can hear the silence.
It's yellow. It's a yellow card for Joe Wheatley, and I do wonder
he's lucky
if he's had a lucky escape there.
I wonder if they were just having a word with the two captains, because it started getting a very aggressive game in those past couple of minutes as well.
Quite possibly.
Ref just saying, hey, calm things down here.
Have a word with your teammates. Calm things down a little bit.
Yellow card for Brad Nicholson as well.
Headley to Donowa. Donowa with a nice touch, but just too heavy. Headley wins the ball back, rides a couple of tackles, manages to slide in Reid across to Hatfield, but he lets it run for Watson. Watson brings it forward now. Still going, Watson. Plays it across the middle. Martin can't quite get it under control, but he does turn. It's gone loose for Watson, and then McNally slides in just as he was about to pull the trigger. Guiseley come away with it again. It's with Shaw now. He slips, Lang gets it under control and clear, but again tangle of legs in the box. Both of those players end up on the floor, and DG brings it away. It's with Jones now. He slides it through looking for Felix, but Story's going to get to that first.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's a goal. Oh,
he's given a penalty.
Is he given a penalty for that? He has. Story, I thought, got to the ball first. Felix goes down. And as he so often does against Darlo, he's had an influence because he's won his side a penalty here. I thought the referee had pointed for a goal kick. 8.5 minutes gone. Solomon staggers his run up. Oh, Connell gets a hand to it, can't keep it out. 2-0 Guiseley.
Disappointing there for Connell, because he did get himself a hand onto it, but well placed from Solomon, played it right into the bottom left hand corner. 2-0 lead for Guiseley. Very controversial circumstances.
Solomon goes right, Connell guesses right, got a hand to it but not enough. Ball up and off the fist of Liam Connell into the back of the net. It was a controversial free kick that gave them the lead. It's a controversial penalty that doubles it. It's Darlington 0, Guiseley 2. And that 7-match unbeaten run looks like being extended. Ball drops loose to Shaw. Reid challenges him, comes all over the ball. Shaw shoves Reid in the back, and Darlington get the free kick, which Hatfield was going to take quickly. Does take quickly. Reid has stayed down, back on his feet now. Rivers comes away at the left-hand side with it. Turns away. Rivers has kept going, gets bundled over on the about 20 yards out, nothing doing, and then
Will Hatfield got bundled over as well.
Bundling into Hatfield, and he does get the decision. And again, this game is in danger of boiling over. Free kick Darlington at the second time of asking there, it must be said. Rivers over it. And put into the area. Martin helps it on its way. Nobody at the far post could apply the finishing touch. Donovan and Campbell were both close.
And going straight into the centre of the field as well, so Darlington going very gung-ho if they want to try and get something from this game.
If you're a Football Manager player, what we're basically looking at here is probably overload, I would say, at this point. Thompson chests it down. Has the ball against the side netting, but the offside flag had gone up. What an impact that would have been.
I was going to say. You're using the Football Manager analogy. For me, it would be turn it off and play the game again.
28 gone, still Darlington 0, Guiseley 2. Wade slipping as he tries to take that clearance. Rivers collects, has a go from distance. It's dropping just over the bar. Donovan nods the free kick away. Nicholson sends it back again. This time Felix goes off after it. Collects the ball down near the corner flag. Turns away from Story and just tries to bend one in, but straight to Connell. Connell clears. Martin will challenge for that. It's bounced over him. And then Thompson gets a nudge in the box, and the referee says no. Shaw brings the ball away. Darlington retain possession. Felix will challenge with Lang for that one. Watson gets away from Felix. Tries to find Thompson, but it's ahead of him. Thompson can't win the ball at the second attempt, but he does get a foot in. Hatfield gets clattered as he goes to win it, and then between Reid and Hatfield, they can't get the ball away from Jones. Jones out to the left-hand side for Solomon. He brings the ball forward. He gets away from Reid and Lang. Has a shot, bends one just over the bar. Reid to Story from that throw-in. Story to Hatfield. He turns it looking for Thompson. Thompson couldn't win it. Story's going to get there ahead of... No, Sang comes away with it over the halfway line. He's got Felix ahead of him. Plays it out to Felix on the right-hand side. Felix is through here, has a shot.
Good save.
Connell makes the save. In swinger from Nicholson. Connell goes up, gets a punch on it. Hatfield helps it away. Only as far as Ekpolo. Ekpolo with a neat little ball out to the right-hand side. Nicholson gets it down. Chance to deliver another one. Hangs one in left-footed. Ben Sharif just sort of tries to chest it back towards, well, anyone really, and spot ahead tennis. It's fallen to Solomon on the edge of the box. It's played out for Ekpolo. Can he keep that in? Yes. And then manages to turn it around the corner for Solomon. Solomon will look for the bar line. He's cut across. He's had a shot. He's scored. It's 3-0 and that's it. Solomon collects the ball on the right-hand side. If the first two goals were controversial, there was nothing controversial about that one. It was just
well taken goal.
Well taken, yeah.
Beautiful, just cut in on the inside, duped one of the Darlington defenders and then played it into the bottom right-hand corner. Low
to Connell's left. Nothing Liam could do about it, really, beaten by the pace of the ball. And a tin shed that was trying to rouse some noise at 1-0. Emptying fast now. Reid with a little back heel to Story. Story plays one up the right-hand side, but that's bent out of play. And the referee decides with, I reckon, 30 or so seconds left, that's enough. And puts everyone, except the Guiseley fans that are here today and the Guiseley players, out of their misery and blows the final whistle. Final score is Darlington 0, Guiseley 3. Hamza Ben Sharif, Guiseley skipper, getting his side into the lead just after half an hour. And then Aram Solomon doubling the lead from the penalty spot about 10 minutes into the second half, and then finishing the day with a well taken goal, cutting in from the left hand side and firing past Liam Connell